Hey everybody, in this video we're going to multiply a number by less than 1, by 1, and by greater than 1. And let's see what happens, okay? So the first question is, what happens when a number is multiplied by a number less than 1? All right, so come over here and grab a pen, okay? So let's multiply 3 times 1/2. So I'm going to write this really as 3 over 1. And remember, the way you multiply fractions is you multiply the numerators first, and then the denominators. So 3 times 1 is 3. And 1 times 2 is 2. And 3/2 can be rewritten as 1.5. So if you notice, our number 3, when it was multiplied by a half, right, the number actually decreases. It's now 1.5. Okay? So when you multiply by a number that's less than 1, the number is actually going to decrease, okay? And that's true for any number. So say if I multiplied 12 by a half, right? 12 would decrease, and so on. All right, let's go on to the next slide. All right, the next question says, what happens when a number is multiplied by a number greater than 1? So here we still have our 3, and we're going to multiply that by now 1.5, okay? So I'm going to write this over here. So it's going to be 3 over 1. Times. Now to multiply by 1.5, we have to make this improper. Okay, so that's going to be 3 over 2. And now I multiply this. 3 times 3 gives us 9. And 1 times 2 is 2. And now when I convert that into a mixed number, 9/2 is going to be 4.5. So our 3, when multiplied by a number greater than 1, increases, because now it's 4.5. Okay, so the answer to this question is the number increases. And finally, okay, we're going to multiply a number just by 1. Okay, so this is an easy one, right? So 3 times 1 is just 3. Okay, so when you multiply a number times 1, there's no change. All right, so when you multiply by a number less than 1, it gets smaller. When you multiply a number by 1, it stays the same. And when you multiply a number by a number greater than 1, it increases.